Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rune and today's review is about the newest Union Cortez. So these shoes released on Tuesday the 28th of June on the Nike sneakers app with a retail price of 130 euros. So I was lucky enough to grab those on the Nike sneakers app and make this video especially for you guys. So when I actually got this package in the mail, the first thing I noticed was actually this very cool vintage and special looking box. So the first thing you are going to notice is the Union logo in this circle, which actually kind of looks like a cartwheel, and then also right here a text about the Nike sport shoes. So there's gonna be a picture somewhere in the screen so you can actually read that too. Then on the left side, the right side, and yeah, I'm gonna call it the front side of the box, you get this Nike with Union logo, actually very cool, and the official color blocking is Sesame, pink clay, Dutch green. So the first thing you are going to notice when you open up this box is actually this very special paper. So this is kind of a documentary, but then on a paper, and it explains the evolution and rise of the Cortez sneaker all the way from 1972 up until the latest collab now in 2022 between Nike Cortez and Union LA, especially for this 50th anniversary. So first things first, when you take out the shoe out of the box, it actually kind of reminds me of a family vacation to Spain or Italy, for example. So when you start off with, for example, the midsole, it reminds me of a very long like beach walk with the family, and then you got all these little holes in the midsole. Kind of reminds me of the sand and all the little stones and shells that are in the sand. So then when we move on to our midsole and like part of the nose tab, you're gonna see the Dutch green stripes. It's in some sort of a woven material, and it kind of reminds me of a beach chair actually. So these are the main two causes why this really gives off these summer vibes to me. So when we move on to the other big part of the shoe, the sesame part, which really blends in very good with this Dutch green part, I'm gonna start off with the toe box and a tiny bit of these nose tabs. So you get this like very hairy kind of sesame nubuck, and more of a harder nubuck on the upper sides of the nose tabs. Then underneath the swoosh in the middle of the shoe, you get this like really small mid panel, again in this sesame nubuck on both sides. And then when we move up a little bit, you get like half of the lacing holes in sesame nubuck and half of the lacing holes in this like red pinkish nubuck. Then when we move more to the back of the shoe, you get this like ankle color again in this sesame nubuck on both sides, and then also the bottom of the heel again done in this sesame nubuck. And also this rag, really cool detail for me is this like a rubber strap both on the back side and on the front side, so on the heel and on the nose tab. And I think they've done this for extra support, because I don't know if you can see it very good on camera, but it is like a really thin padding. So if it wasn't there, I think they were going to be maybe like a little bit afraid that literally the upper part of the shoe would rip apart from the sole of the shoe. So for this collaboration, they decided to do something extra special. I've never actually seen something like this before on a Union. So in this very dark pink nubuck, they've done a Union logo flap on the heel, and underneath the flap, the Nike logo pressed in white in the heel. Also, this same pink nubuck is used on both of the swooshes, so on the outside and also on the inside of the shoe. And you also get this like, yeah, sort of connection between the heel and your insole. So it's gonna be like extra stable again in the same pink nubuck. Then for the insole, they've chosen for a cork insole, very special, again with this Nike Union logo, and the Nike swoosh is blue. Then when we move on to the tongue, you're going to see that this is a nylon tongue with exposed foam on the edges of the tongue. And on the inside you get the Union logo with Know the Ledge, again this blue Union logo. And then on your tongue patch, which is a dark pink nylon tongue patch, again your Nike Union logo. The laces are done in this yellow reddish color with like very thin lacing tips, also very handy when you need to put these through your lacing holes. And you get an extra pair of mint green laces. And as on most of the Cortez shoes, again we get this like lacing jewel. This one says Cortez 72. Also a very fun detail on the shoe is of course your tiny yellow Union LA flag. As I already said, they took the Sesame color on the midsole and also the Sesame color on the outsole. And now, of course, as always, it's time to put them on feet. This was my video about the Nike Cortez in collaboration with Union LA. Hope you like it. Also, if you like my videos, go on and press that blue thumbs up. Also, don't forget to go on and subscribe down below, because I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. So just subscribe down below and we will get there at this big number, like 2,000 subscribers. It's really crazy for me, and I see you in the next video. Ciao.